everybody. It's me, the Nitty Gritty Yarn Girl. Oh boy, the what do you call it? Hijinks, antics, something is happening early here today. Welcome to day 2 of Vogue Knitting Live. We were a little punch happy here today, and we are so glad you're here with us for day 2. If you had a chance to visit with us yesterday, thank you, and thank you for joining us again. If this is your first time here at Vogue Knitting Live, we are very happy to see you, and we welcome you to our live stream on Facebook. We feel that Facebook is the best vehicle for us to reach as many people as possible, and we are glad that you're here with us. If you are joining us on Vogue Knitting Live, we are offering a discount for you here. Your VK Live is your discount code, and that gets you free shipping on orders over $50 in the US. And it will get us, if you're outside the US, you pay your shipping and we will refund $10 of it. So we like to make it fair for everybody, give everybody an equal opportunity to save while they are here at Nitty Gritty Yarn Girl. By the way, if you would like closed caption, all you need to do is lower your volume and Facebook will automatically create closed caption for you. So that option is there for you as well. We have a very interactive show. We invite your comments, and we love that you like our page and share our page. And any comments that you have, feel free to put them in the search bar. In the comment bar, and let us know who you are and where you're from. So Paul is my cameraman / husband / director and
executive producer of Nitty Gritty Yarn Girl Productions.
And also the person who makes me a little crazy, but we have a good time here at home and with all of you.
And comedy writer for the show.
No, hijinks writer. So who's with us?
All righty then. Welcome everybody, starting with Patricia Espejo. Says hi there, and she let us know that she shared.
Well, thank you.
Helen Solenberger, hi from Buffalo.
Hi,
hope you're all doing well.
I hope you're doing well as well.
Heather Campbell shared, and Beverly Reiser says hi, you're not, and I have no idea what that word is. It's probably a spell check error. So whatever that word is, please let us know. We're very curious at this point. Leslie Welsh Flaherty is back, says good evening. And Patricia Espejo says, I need a nice light worsted 600 yards for a brioche scarf. Any suggestions, Nitty Gritty Yarn Girl?
Well, I'm sure we can come up with something, a nice light worsted. Oh, I'm looking at one right here. And I will be sure to share that with you in just a little while.
Lorraine Schiller says, hello, hope you got my save from Stephen West show.
I did not.
Did not.
I did not get anything from Stephen West from you, Lorraine. So I don't know if it was an email, a text, contact form. I will look at my messages again and see if I see something, but I did not.
Kelly Epsom Richards, video is blurry too. Hi from Pawpaw, Michigan.
Blink your eyes. Maybe it'll go away.
No, I wonder why.
Are we blurry?
No, you know what? We might have to get out of the studio, check the Wi-Fi connection, and then jump back in. So please stand by. We'll be right back. Don't change that dial. We'll be right back.
Wow.
Okay, we're back.
There's always one day that one thing goes just a little awry, and we appreciate you, your patience in letting us get that fixed so that we can bring you the best broadcast possible. So I'm going to get to your worsted weight yarn in just a little bit. Patricia, don't let me forget. And in the meantime, I just want to welcome our folks who are here from Vogue Knitting Live and start giving them a preview of some of the things that we have here at Nitty Gritty Yarn Girl. Just to let you know, we are coming to you live from the lower level of our home, which is what we call our studio. We operate out of a little minibus, and COVID helped us to create another accent to our business, and that is our live shows. So we come to you right here from our home. We ship worldwide, and we do enjoy working with our customers all over the world. We are here for you. We are your local yarn shop, just a mouse click away. So if you happen to see something as we're going through our show tonight and we don't cover it on the show, you can message me right here on Facebook. You can send me a message on our contact form at KnittyGrittyYarnGirl.com, or you can call me at 203-856-6755, and I'm more than happy to help you find what it was you saw and how we might be able to put a kit together for you. Yes, dear.
All right, let's pick up a couple of comments. Marianne Murray Summers, hello from Sunt, Reading, Pennsylvania.
Oh, hi. I hope it's sunny there.
Patricia Espejo said not in sync, and that was because the Wi-Fi connection had been disturbed. It is now fully on, so we should have no more problems. Sarah Miller says hi.
Hi, Sarah.
And Beverly Reiser said before, your voice doesn't match your actions. I've often been accused of that myself. Lorraine Schiller just shared during your live.
Yay, thank you. Thank you so much.
Leslie Welsh Flaherty, yep, there's a choppy blurry going on, but hopefully we fix that. Patricia Espejo says much better. Leslie Welsh Flaherty says much better. A bunch of people say much better.
Well, that's great.
And Heather Campbell says, hooray, it's Ben, Nitty Gritty Yarn Dog.
Yes.
Hey, Nitty Gritty Yarn Dog. That's the first time anybody's referred to him as that I'm aware of.
Oh, well, hi, buddy. My Nitty
You're
Gritty
the Nitty Gritty Yarn Dog.
He has on his bandana / bib so he doesn't drool because he doesn't have any teeth.
Patricia Espejo says, I'm itching to spend money. And Lois Bernardo Goldner says, hi. Patricia Espejo says, hi, Ben. And Anna Maria Milani listening in the car.
Well, thank you for listening in the car, Anna. So for our folks from Vogue Knitting Live, people have been talking about the fact that they're sharing our show and they're sharing our page. And the reason they're sharing our page is because they know that when they share, we share back. And so if you are new to Nitty Gritty Yarn Girl, be sure to like our page and share our page. And we want you to like our page because we have so many great things that we bring to you. As a matter of fact, on Monday night, we're going to be having an exclusive interview with Ursula O'Connor, who has designed numerous knitwear and crochet designs. But we're going to be going over some of her featured Juniper Moon Farm designs on Monday this week. 2 weeks from today, we're going to be having Claudia Worsing, and she's going to be talking with us about some of her designs. So we've got designers from all over the world coming here to talk with you and to show you some of their designs and the kits that we put together featuring them. So when you share our page, we share back. How do we share back? We share back by putting your name in this bucket right here and then pulling a name out and sending you a lovely prize. Can be anything from a ball of yarn, a pair of needles, a book, a magazine. I don't know. But there's always something.
So show them how it works, Nitty Gritty.
Yarn Girl. So let's get this done.
Let's get down to the nitty gritty.
Uh-oh. They all fell out of my hands. Oh, boy, oh, boy, oh, boy. Wendy Therius Knopp.
You're the lucky winner this evening.
So, Wendy Knopp, you've got a prize coming your way, along with Darren Showers, who won yesterday. So thank you for sharing. And the first thing I want to show you today is a beautiful top. This is called the, oh my goodness. It's not the Rainbow Mountain Tea. Sonoma Dreams. Oh my, just total blank. Sonoma Dreams. This is knitted using Art Yarns 2-ply mohair. This is an ombre that I used. on this. Let me show you, and you don't have to walk forward this way.
Gloria Hamilton says hello.
Hi, Gloria.
And we got a couple of congratulations to Wendy coming in through.
So here, this is the yarn that I use for my Sonoma Dreams top. This is just a lovely little soft, it just feels like you're wearing a feather when you put this on. It's great over a tank, a cami, something that, you know, when you don't want to have anything heavy over your whether it's a sundress or even an evening top that you're wearing. This is a great accent piece to anything. Very easy. You've got a little bit of short row shaping at the neckline. You have a broken rib, and then you have some short row shaping, and then it is just knit in the round. It's all in one piece. Your sleeves are put on stitch holders and then picked up later, and just a lovely, lovely garment to wear. As a matter of fact, you know what? I think I might even try that on. So we have a variety of colors in this yarn. If you see a color on our website in any art yarn color that is not an inspiration shade, you know, we have those listed. Any yarn can be made into the 2-ply mohair. So and this is one ball. One hank of this makes that sweater, and this is 640 yards of kid mohair and silk. So,
Nancy Geiger, yesterday you showed a Noro cowl / neck piece featuring short rows, the pattern for which you said you were the designer. Can't remember its name now, but when I searched your website, I couldn't find it.
Okay, it's called Gusty, Gusty. I am not the designer. This is the piece that you're looking at. And it's on our website. This is knitted with Miyabi by Noro. I'm going to look on my website. Whoa.
Beverly Riser says, ooh, that necklace goes excellent with sweater.
Doesn't it really?
One thing, the Nitty Gritty Yarn Girl has the knack for matching her jewelry with her garments. Unbelievable. And our friend Darren Showers is here. Hello from Chatham tonight. Ooh, I love Chatham bars.
Let me see. Nitty Gritty Yarn Girl. I'm searching for that.
No problem. And
Gusty.
Oriana Christina Bruno says, beautiful.
You know what? Gutty. Okay. Gutty. We had a transposition of letters. I have to fix that when I go back in.
What does it say?
It says Gusty instead of Gusty.
Oh, gutsy. Well, that was a pretty gutsy move.
So there you go. It's right on the website.
G-U-S-T.
No.
Oh.
G-U-T-S-Y is how you'll find it right now.
Oh, okay. Sorry about that.
And I will fix that. Thank you. So I'm going to pop that on in a second. I just want to show you, this is another yarn by Art Yarns. This is Merino Cloud.
Goes beautifully with your shirt.
Isn't it? Yeah, I was feeling in a pinky kind of mood today.
I like it.
This is called Straight on the Bias. And this was designed by Ira Schreier, the owner of Art Yarns. And it's one of my favorite designs that she did because I love the variety of
I'm seeing some sparkle
in here. Look at this.
This
is such a pretty piece. You'll find this on our website. This is called Straight on the Bias. And you can see how your slip stitches, keep changing in here. So, you know, you start with little dots on the bottom, then you've got some garter stitching, and then a little fleur-de-lis design, and then you have more garters, and then you have little squares here, and then the squares open up to rectangles up here.
And the camera's not picking this up, but when you're standing looking at it here live, there's a bunch of sparkle.
Right at the bottom. Yeah, I can see it.
Which is the beaded silken sequin.
Well, thank you for sharing that with everyone.
No problem. One of my favorites.
I can tell that. So the way this pattern is, or the way this shawl is knitted, you use two different colors.
Patricia Espejo says, love the colors.
So I think these are the ones that I used on this. I used the gray and the pink. So you use one hank of each color. They're both ombres. So they kind of keep blending back and forth as you're working. And then Paul's talking about the beads. There are matching beads here. I don't have those right in front of me for this particular yarn, this particular color, but you can always accent anything with Art Yarn's beaded silk and sequins. This is 100% silk with glass beads and sequins. So if you go on our website and you just put in Art Yarns, ARTYARNS, it's all one word. You'll see all the kits we have using Art Yarns and all the individual yarns. And Paul, why don't we just scan the Art Yarns section here? Because these are such pretty colors and beautiful yarns, all from here. Yeah, all hand painted, hand dyed, and just beautifully designed by Iris Schreier. And you can, this is the color of the month. This is called Baltic Sea. And so we have the actual inspiration color. It's called an inspiration color. They come out once a month. They're limited designs or limited colors. And then the accent colors, which you can get more of, but the actual color of the month is limited. So they run it for 1 month. And then what I did was I got the Silk Dream to go with this as well. So I'm anxious to be knitting something with the Silk Dream. And then down here are all the neon colors. These are the new neon splash colors that she's created. And there's a neon splash shawl on our website that is also, you can use these kits, their kits as well. So you'll see a lot of kits on our website in addition to the actual, just the yarns. We find that, well, most people like us to take that mystery. When you go, you find something, if you find a yarn you like, you bring it home, you put it in your stash, and then you go, I don't know what I'm going to knit with this. So we kind of take that mystery out of the skein and give you some kits, some kit ideas.
Patricia Espejo, love those colors.
Thank you. So let me see if I can pop this little piece on. Don't get hurt there, darling. I'm going to put that on so you can see how easy it is to wear. And it works great whether you're wearing it over or wearing it with a pair of pants or a skirt. Actually, I've seen it worn over sundresses. So if you wanted to extend your summer wardrobe just a little longer, let me just come here. Oh, you're following me and I can't look in the mirror. I don't know how it's okay. All right. So I like to roll the sleeves up because I have little short arms. And so there you have this cute little piece. And you can make it shorter if you like. I like it to just come a little bit longer on me. So I did it that way. I purposely made it that way. And there's the back. So cute little piece that you can throw on over anything. Dress up any outfit. Keep you warm while you're extending that outdoor dining. And then keep you extra warm in the winter if you want to wear it as a top. Because that mohair can keep you nice and warm. So Paul is showing you some of our Noro yarns there. He's got the camera on Sonata, which is a silk and cotton and wool blend.
Glory Hamelthies, that is so beautiful.
Thank you. So this is a cotton, viscose, silk, and polyamide blend by Noro. Love this yarn. It's 360 meters, I believe. It's a sport to DK weight. This says a sport weight. There's another yarn that's called Kumo. That is a sister yarn to this. It says that's a DK weight. Wait 1 second. I'll grab that. But they have exactly the same stitch count, gauge, and needle size. So they're pretty interchangeable. You can work with them together. You can use them separately, in patterns as well. A nice example of Sonata is the silver leaf shawl. This has been very popular at Nitty Gritty Yarn Girl. Again, not my design. I am not a designer. I work
Carolyn Noller, love my Noro.
Yes,
Marilyn
you
Bresler, love that sweater. Can it be done in a yarn other than mohair?
Yes, you can. And there you can do it. There's a I believe there's a pattern that's called, this is Sonoma Dreams, the Rainbow Mountain Tea. Let me look at that, Marilyn. I believe that you can use that pattern. It's very similar. May not have as much flare as this one does, but you can always add stitches to give it that. This is a little bit more drapey than the sweater is, but I noticed that Iris's sweaters, the ones that she's creating now, are they are fuller sweaters. So that I believe the Rainbow Mountain Tea is very similar to this, and yeah, you can certainly knit that. I've seen that knitted in both the mohair and the merino cloud. So
does the mohair give it that fluffiness?
Yeah, it's just this, and some people don't like that. Some people prefer not to have that fluff. The mohair is just, that's what it is. You have a mohair sweater, people, it's gonna shed a little bit if you're wearing dark colors. If it's not a dark mohair, it's gonna, it's just gonna fluff on there. That's what mohair does. Some people love it, some people don't. And that's why there are so many yarns to choose from.
I used to shed when I had mohair.
But now you have no hair and you don't shed anymore. So we were just showing you a couple of different yarns and how you can interchange one yarn for another in the same sweater. And we like to show you how you can do that with lots of different things. And right now we're working on, it's a knit along, but it's a project on our website. This is called Opposite Views. The shawl is designed by Felicia DeBono. And this is the finished product. I just can't knit it fast enough to get it done with all the things we're working on here. And so
put down the bonbons.
Right. So what I'm doing here is I'm knitting it using the neon splash colors here. And in this section, or in this one, I'm using Ella Ray, KFI Indulgence. My brain is just going crazy. Wait a minute. KFI Indulgence.
Patricia Espejo, I like the color work. I only have 145 stitches so far, working my way up.
Yep. Well, you're getting there. I felt like it was going to take me forever to get those 157 stitches on that needle. It's kettle dyed fingering is what it's called.
Crystal is on. Says, hey, you guys. Hey,
Hi,
Crystal.
So, so what we've done here is we're working on this on Zoom calls every Thursday night for the next few weeks. We hope to get the designer back on with us, hopefully for another show or another session, and looking forward to seeing everyone's project. So that's called Opposite Views, and that's on our website. And what you'll see is if you put in Opposite Views, you're going to see all the different yarns that it's offered in. Just go to one, and then there are links on each offering that takes you to see the other offerings for it. So
Patricia Espejo says, I agree. I don't know how many times I had to rip rows out.
I didn't rip any out. It just took forever because I just don't have the time to sit there and get it done.
The part of Ellie will be played by Patricia Espejo.
Yeah, I have another friend who every time she starts a project, we know that she's going to take it out at least 4 times at various stages. She will rip it out and start it all over again. And but it's just the way that she knits. It's what she likes to do. And I believe you started it once in the dark color and then went over to the light color, or vice versa. So you don't know. It'll be fine. You're going to love it when it's done.
Patricia Espejo says, well, that too, no time.
Yeah. Yes. And I tell people all the time, it's not a race.
Patricia Espejo says, yep, that's me.
Yeah. It's not a race. We're all working at our own pace. Some of us have busier lives than others. Some of us can knit longer than others. The Zoom calls are there for us to just enjoy each other while we're knitting. And because we are an online business, we still like to get together with our fans. And we do that so many ways. One of them is through the knit-alongs and having the Zoom calls. Another is at fiber festivals. We'll meet lots of our fans at fiber festivals, and we have one coming up in October 9th. We're going to be at the Kings County Fiber Festival in Brooklyn, New York. And then there's another one coming up on November 6th and 7th at the that's the Fiber Festival of New England, and we'll be at the Mallory Center at the Eastern States Exposition Fairgrounds. And then on November 12th to the 14th, we have our Nitty Gritty Yarn Girl Friendship Retreat right in Westbrook, Connecticut. We have folks coming from all over the country to that. So if you're interested, take a look at Nitty Gritty Yarn Girl and put in fall retreat, and you will see that too.
Patricia Spejo says it's good support as well. And Darren Shower says, I've been working too much, haven't been able to get opposite views on my needles yet.
Uh-oh. Well, you better get started because your other yarn that you ordered from Art Yarns is on its way. It'll ship on Monday. Yay, I can't wait to see it.
Remember, Darren, there are 24 hours in a day,
Yep.
and sleep is very much overrated.
Yeah, as far as Paul's concerned, sleep is overrated. At 8:30, I'm ready to curl up in bed. And that's part of my problem. So let me show you some other things. Speaking of the retreat, when you register for the retreat, as part of your registration, you have a choice of about 12 different projects that you can choose from, which would be called your retreat project. We know you're not going to finish it in the weekend, but you certainly, that was your project to either knit while you're there or to take home with you and work on when you get home. And the Brianna Poncho is one of the offerings. We have folks coming, as I mentioned, from across the country, and so we have several coming from warmer climates. So I wanted to be sure to include some cotton things in there as well. So the Brianna Poncho is knitted with denim DK. This is an Egyptian cotton by Ella Ray. And the colors are sweet. Oh, sorry, honey. The colors are sweet in here. And it's just a beautiful, beautiful yarn to work with. So this is the Brianna shawl, the Brianna poncho.
Crystal said that is stunning.
Thank you, Crystal. And no, I have and I am very lucky. You know, we have several items here that are knitted by myself, by Pam Atkins. Jan 40 knitted some for us. So we are very lucky to have knitters to help me. I call them my elves, and I love that I have them. And then we're also very fortunate that our distributor does lend us items when we have shows like this. And this is one of the items that they lend us because I just don't have enough time to do them all.
Faith Fincher Finkelstein, your skills are way beyond mine. Awesome. And could you tell me the best yarn for a men's winter scarf?
A men's winter scarf. Well, there are so many. It depends on well, let's talk about that because, you know, it's all about options. So I was talking with someone today who only likes to work with cotton. Even though we live in New England, she loves cotton yarns. Now, Paul had double knee surgery this year. One of the things he learned was the difference between wearing cotton for warmth and wearing wool for warmth. If you want warmth from your scarf, then you're going to want a wool. Doesn't have to be 100% wool. It can be a wool blend, can be a merino wool. There's so many different things. So let me give you a couple of my favorites, and we're going to go in different yarn ways. So right here, this is Ella Ray Rustic Aran. Rustic Aran is a New Zealand wool and silk blend. So this is on here, it's a worsted weight. So it's, you know, it's a nice, I love a worsted weight for a scarf because it gives it a little bit of bulk without being really heavy. There's 208 yards in here. A scarf is going to take you about, on a worsted weight, I'm going to think a little over 500 to 600 yards, especially for a man. You probably want it a little longer. So Ella Ray Rustic Aran is a lovely yarn. And then you have also Santa Cruz by Juniper Moon Farm. And that is an organic merino. So these are both worsted Aran weight. So it's a heavy worsted. And those are all from up there all the way down here. So you'll find them on our website, Rustic Aran and Santa Cruz. This is a organic merino, and then you have a New Zealand wool and silk blend here.
That reminds me of a song.
Not right now. You'll have to think of
Are
your
you
song
sure?
in a minute. Yes.
You're positive?
I'm positive. Mirasol has a lovely yarn. This is 100% wool. Now this is a little bit more, I want to say, scratchy, for lack of a better word. And so that is a worsted weight. Another great yarn for a scarf. And if you're looking to...
Faith Venture Finkelstein says, where do I go to order that?
Go to KnittyGrittyYarnGirl.com, and in the search bar, the little search magnifying glass, put in Rustic Aran, ARAN, or Santa Cruz, and those yarns will come up for you.
Faith Venture Finkelstein says, oh, great, thanks. And Facebook user says, can't find the mohair tee. Is it on the website?
It's called Sonoma Dream. Sonoma, Sonoma Dream.
And Faith Venture Finkelstein says, no scratch.
No scratch. Okay.
Anna Maria Milani, I love moonshine.
Well, okay. Thanks, Anna. I'm heading over to that way right now.
But not your grandpappy's moonshine.
Now, here you want a gorgeous, gorgeous wool. Right here, Umina.
Faith Venture Finkelstein says, I'll go on the site right now. And one need three. And I think she might say, I need three.
Perhaps.
Yes.
So here's another gorgeous yarn. This is called Umina. This is let me see. It says luxurious alpaca, royal alpaca, and extra fine merino wool. So this is an alpaca wool blend. This is by Mirasol, and it is it is a worsted weight. Anna Maria is talking about moonshine. Moonshine is a blend of Peruvian Highland wool, baby alpaca, and organic silk. We're going to be featuring a sweater on the show on Monday night with Ursula O'Connor that uses moonshine, and it's just a beautiful sweater. I can't wait. So that's another great yarn and I'm getting all new colors in. You can see they're coming in little by little. And
what do you mean?
And then
Crystal says, I might need to try this. I don't know how good I will do, but I want to try. And Darren Shower says, Noro with silk and cashmere.
Oh, well, thank you, Mr. Darren Showers. Right here is what Darren's talking about. This is the Miyabi. Miyabi is a silk and cashmere blend. This is not an itchy wool. It is a soft, snuggly, it's a springy wool. It's just amazing. So
isn't Darren the one that wanted us to shake the Noro tree and have some of the Noro fall onto the pop-up sale table?
So this is Miyabi when it works up. This is a self-striping. So you can see if you're knitting your scarf in a self-striping yarn, that's how it's going to work out.
Nice.
Yep. So that's
Patricia Espejo, decisions. Remember, when you can't decide between one or the other, get both and have no regrets.
You're a silly man. So I hope that helped you. I can't remember if Felicia was it. I hope that helps to give you some ideas and ways to go. Also, if there's something that you would like to see, you want to get a little tasting sample of it. Most often I have small pieces of yarn, not small pieces, but I have a piece left over enough that I could wind up a little ball and send it to you so that you can see what that yarn looks like and feels like. Sometimes it's a little bit hard to understand get the feel for what it is.
Faith Venture Finkelstein, thanks so much. And my friend Debbie Goncalves says, yes, he is.
Hi, Debbie. How are you? I hope you're doing well.
I got the butter maker from her sister.
Okay, that's good, Paul. Thank you for sharing that with all our fans.
And the instant whipped creamer.
So what's really cool?
Me?
is no, not you, not you at all. I don't know if you, of course, I know you've seen the Night Shift Shawl by Andrea Mallory, and we knitted it at Nitty Gritty Yarn Girl. And it's really interesting. We're still getting orders for Night Shift Shawls. It's just there's something about her designs that are timeless.
Did you do them in 2 different versions?
We did this in Noro Ito and also in Painted Sky. You want me to grab the Noro one?
Yes.
Let me see if I can grab that really fast to show them. I was going to show a different comparison, but I'll show that too.
I could see this over like a white turtleneck or something. What do you think?
What? A white turtleneck?
Yeah, over a white turtleneck.
For you?
Not for me per se, but.
Oh. So here's the same exact shawl knitted in 2 different yarns. This is a Noro yarn. This is 100% wool. So we said scratchy versus no scratchy. 100% wool, scratchy. Okay, but look at the size of this, and this is warm as could be. We were at the Jersey Shore last September, outdoor dining only, and this kept me nice and toasty in the evenings when we were outside. Very, very warm. Lovely, lovely scarf. So this is Noro Ito using 2 different colors, changing yarn every 20 rows. Now let's think about that. 2 colors, changing yarn every 20 rows, so you can see how those stripes, the self-striping of Noro yarns is amazing.
Debbie says you guys are amazing. That bears repeating. Debbie says you guys are amazing.
Now,
thank you.
In the Painted Sky, you have 4 different colors, and you're changing yarns. You're changing yarns every 2 rows. So you're doing 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And so the process is the same. It's just not as tedious because you're not changing colors as often. But look at the difference in the way these 2 pieces finish up.
Crystal says over anything is amazing. And Carol and Noller have done both, but the Ito only used 2 different skeins.
Yeah. So, for example, this is Bocce. This is a
Marissa FH, hello all here today. Hi, Marissa FH.
So you could use these 2 colors.
Beverly Roger says beautiful.
To create a Night Shift shawl. Now this is Bocce. This is a little bit heavier than Ito, but you can make it in heavier. You can make it in lighter. That's the lovely thing about these shawls, interchangeable for yarns. So the Night Shift shawl is on our website in both Painted Sky options and Noro Ito options. If you'd like to try a different yarn, just call me and we'll work that out for you. I do FaceTime calls with people just about every day, helping them to choose different yarns for their projects.
Carolyn Noller says, Paulette cut the Painted Sky pattern down so it was much easier to knit.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so let me tell you about that. We do our best to knit just about everything we offer because we want to know what you're going to experience. So if I don't knit it, one of my helpers knits it, we can get you through whatever issues you might have. Sometimes a pattern is written and it seems like there's so much more, there's so much to it. But what happens with for example, with the Night Shift shawl, you really only need 2 pages of all the pages that are in the shawl. You get all the pages when you buy it, but I highlight the parts of that you will use. Now, the reason why the other pages are there is because when it was written, it tells you exactly when to change from which color to which color to which color. Well, what we do here at Nitty Gritty Yarn Girl is we took that whole thing and we put it into a little table for you. So telling you which 4 colors to use for the first 20 rows, which 4 colors to use for the next 20. And so we create your grid for you. You don't have to use that grid. Maybe you'll cross them out and change your colors, but the grid is there for you to use.
Marissa FH says, Noro! Still working on my night shift, but the end is in sight.
Well, there you have it. By the way, when you're speaking of that, when you're knitting the night shift shawl, make sure you leave enough yarn for the I-cord bind off. I-cord bind offs take a lot of yarn, and you want to be sure you have enough. So interesting thing, recently got in new yarns by KFI. It's a sister yarn to Painted Sky, and it's called Painted Desert. And we just finished. I just got this in. Lois knitted the crocheted this for me.
That's what came in the mail today.
Yeah, this came in the mail today, so I haven't even had a chance to block it. This is a crocheted piece. It's called the Veda cowl, Vaeda, and it's knitted using 2 different colors of Painted Desert. So Painted Desert is a fingering weight that is the sister yarn to Painted Sky. So here's Painted Sky. Oopsie.
Almost looks like it has some of that descent thing going.
And
in the front.
What descent? Oh yeah, that like my descent cowl.
Yeah.
So here's Painted Sky and here's Painted Desert. So you can see the difference in the weight of the yarn. And we have both these yarns on our website. I was really happy with the way this came out. I just haven't had a chance to block it yet, but I love the way this worked. Lois does just about all my crochet work for me because I don't have the time to sit there and learn crochet the way she knows it. I can crochet, but she's my pro.
Maria Brandt says, hi, happy Friday.
Yeah, happy Friday, Maria.
Oriana Christina Bruno, gorgeous. And Debbie Goncalves says, that's nice. And Mary Brinkman is in the house.
Hi, Mary.
What brand do you recommend for blocking pads / squares? Well, it's funny she should mention that.
Well, I actually have 2, and they're both Knitter's Pride.
And they're on your website too, right?
They're on the website. I have the Mindful Collection.
Ooh.
By Knitter's Pride.
Maria Brandt says it looks beautiful, kind of like piano keys. Yeah, you know, you're right. It does have that piano keys thing going.
Doesn't it? Yeah.
And Marissa FH says, ooh, have to try those painted yarns. Is there a kit for that cowl?
Yes, there is. It's called the Veda, Vaeda cowl, and it's on our website. That is crocheted. If you're looking for a knitted one, I haven't got one down yet. But you know what works really cool is the Shift cowl, SHIFT, by Andrea Mowry.
And Beverly Ryder says, love the scarf.
So these are the Knitter's Pride Mindful Collection blocking mats.
And you have an instructional video on YouTube on how to block.
Yes, we have an instructional video on our YouTube channel.
So we'll add that to this stream as well to make it easier for those to find.
And I don't know if you've ever used blocking pins, but I swear by blocking pins. Here, I'm going to grab my. I don't want to open this kit.
Meanwhile, we're going to cut to Ben, the mascot. Hey, Ben, say hi to your public, boy. Hey, Ben, are you sleeping? Hey, Ben. Ben's not feeling very camera-ish this evening.
Ben is not the camera hog. Oreo's the camera hog. Okay, so let me show you. I don't know if you've ever... These are my blocking mats, my old blocking mats.
Mary Brinkman says, great, thank you.
If you've never used blocking, these are called blockers. These are great when you are blocking your piece so that you don't have like all the little pins going down. You just put this right into your piece to hold it on your mat. So for example, if I were blocking this piece, it goes on my mat. And I'm able to take my pin and put it into the whole section here and hold it down that way.
Again, we have full instruction video on YouTube, and we're going to add that link right to the stream. So stay tuned for that.
Yeah. So
44 minutes into the production.
I love my 44 minutes. Oh, we are 44 minutes into
the production. Just so, you know, it's easier for people to find it. And thank you, Leslie Wells Flaherty, for putting all of the links in here.
I thought you were. I will actually add the link to I'll put it up by itself too on the website. so that they can see it. But I'm a firm believer in blocking. I think it's important. I don't care what I'm knitting with. I think it's very important to block. And I also I use soak wash for my blocking, and we have soak wash on our website as well. I love it because you don't have to rinse it, and it just helps to relax those fibers beautifully. And take a coarse wool, give it a nice softness, and make it so much easier to wear.
Mary Brinkman says, wonderful.
Yep. Thanks, Mary. Yeah, we do have the whole mindful collection on our website of everything from, little tote bags to the blocking mats and everything in between. So we're happy to share those with you. We also have likey needles on our website.
Ooh, you'll likey those.
And those are very, very good. I'm using those on my piece right now.
They don't seem to ever get dull.
They don't. Why, are you knitting with them?
Well, everybody knows I may not knit, but I can spin a pretty good yarn.
All right. Here he is laughing at us.
I was waiting for that one to come out.
Oh, you were just waiting to be able to say that. So another project that's on our website that's also part of the
hold on a second. Beverly Riser says, I also steam block.
Yep. As a matter of fact, I brought my steamer down with me. I was going to try that on this because I didn't have time, but I didn't even get to the steamer. Yes, you want to be careful though when you're steaming.
Yeah.
Okay. Couple of things. You don't want the steam to hit the the actual fiber itself, especially if you are using acrylic yarns. You will kill the fiber, and you'll never be able. It will never come back again. So just be careful when you're steaming.
Carolyn Nola says it is cheaper to do your own blocking for sure. And Patricia Espejo says, I have to bow out early. Thanks for everything. You should see an order from me soon. See you on Monday on Twisted Stitches.
We will see you Monday on Twisted Stitches.
8 o'clock Eastern.
Yes, sir. Thank you. And another reason why I would not use the steamer on this, and the more I look at it, is because it has the little picots at the end here. And I want to be able to straighten those out and set them flat. I feel more comfortable using pins for that. Someone else might find steaming perfectly fine.
Beverly Riser says you need to use a steam cloth.
Yes. Yeah. Oh, always using a steam cloth. So here's another project I started to say before that we also is being offered on for the retreat, but it's on our website as a kit. And this is the Joanna shawl. Cute little tiered triangles, little short rows going up. This is knitted with 2 skeins of Karen's by Queensland. This is a cotton, I believe it's a cotton and acrylic yarn. Love the colors. Very, very popular market tote. That was the market tote yarn that you saw. So many of us saw last year.
And speaking of retreat, if you could give details on that too, for those that are not aware.
Okay. So this is the Karen's yarn. This is the market square tote. And
didn't Darren make one of those?
Yep, he did. He did make one of those. So you use 2 skeins of yarn for this little project here. I believe it's 2. And that's on our website. That's called Joanna. And then the little piece that's under that is our Sunday brunch sweater. And Pam knitted the Sunday brunch sweater for me. And we used Jody Long's Alba. And this is a great little fall item. This is, Alba is there are new colors in this that just came in. I haven't even had a chance to put this up yet. This is a wool, alpaca, and viscose. And I love the tweeds in here. Look at that. Really pretty.
We love all things Jody Long.
Yep. So this is the Sunday brunch, and that's on our website as well. So you can see we have a variety of kits that we offer. And we love to create the kits to take that mystery out of the skein of yarn. So Paul asked me to share a little bit about the retreat with you. So what we'll be doing on November 12th, the retreat starts anytime after 1 o'clock. You arrive at the venue at Water's Edge Resort and Spa in Westbrook, Connecticut. And we'll be having you. So that day we'll be doing kind of a peer learning. We tell you to bring all your unfinished projects. If you're having a problem with something, we'll see if we can help you out with it. You want to get started on your project, you can do that. But the first day is just kind of a get to know each other, kind of unwind. It's an open knitting day. We have yarn tastings throughout the event. And then we'll have a meet and greet, a little cocktail party, cash bar, and some little ditties. And then we have a dinner the first night. The next day we have a full day of knitting. So you've got breakfast, lunch, dinner, and knitting all day. We'll be doing another fundraiser for Sunshine Kids. We'll also have some raffles and games and it's just a weekend of relaxing, friendship, fun, and fiber. So we do not have any formal classes. There will be people there to help you with your projects. If you want to get started on your project, you have any questions on it, we're there to help you with that. But I don't bring in teachers, and there's a reason why I do that. I've been to knitting retreats where they have instructors. And what I found is unless you have enough time to take a class, do your homework, and then go back to your class, review it, and continue to work on it, it's not learning, it's just teaching. And so I'd rather have you spend your time and your money on yourself and on your enjoyment and your relaxation. Hey, if you want to go to the spa that one day, take an hour and go to the spa. Sit with friends and learn a new stitch. But we all do that together rather than having the formality of instruction classroom time.
Carolyn Noller had a comment about the Tote. She says they make the best beach bags for here in Virginia, a Riva bag. Mary Brinkman says you always have beautiful jewelry with your displays. Is this a line that you carry, or information on where I could acquire some of the story?
Well, that's very interesting. And so then let me just finish this up. Sunday, we do breakfast together. We knit until lunchtime. And like there's shopping, there's fun, there's games, there's friends. We hope you join us. We're looking for a great time. Also, another reason we do the retreats this way is because we want to keep our costs down for everybody. So the retreat is $450 for your registration, your kit, your meals, everything there, cash bar, and then your project, and then your hotel accommodations are separate. So take a look at it on the website. We hope that you'll join us. We already have 23 people coming. So
Carolyn Noller said it's a beautiful location, and Facebook user says it's a great experience.
Oh, well, thank you, Facebook user. We had a good time with you there, too. I don't know who that is.
Please let us know who you are, because it's just coming across as Facebook user.
We have so many different places where we share our show. And if you for example, if you went on to Paulette Meyer on Facebook, we share it there. So you'll be on the show, but we won't know who you are. If you go to KnittyGrittyYarnGirl on Facebook, that's when we get
Jeannie McLean from Massachusetts.
See? Thanks, Jean. We appreciate that. It was a fun time, wasn't it? And you're going to have a fun time again, I'm sure. Absolutely. So Mary asked something. What was Mary's question now? Oh, my jewelry.
Yes, the jewelry.
Well, Mary, it's been years and years of collecting. They're all mine. Every piece you see is mine. I don't carry this line of jewelry. This piece I bought when we were on our honeymoon in Aruba. Another piece. A lot of them come from Chico's. Chico's jewelry has changed over the years. What you're seeing is Chico's vintage Chicos, and lots of them are from there. They're from all different places that I've visited. That's an old Chico's piece, ancient. I'll bet that's from 1999. That's how old that is. So some of them I just keep saving and recycling. But thanks, I'm glad. You never know what you're going to do with them, and all of a sudden you find yourself with a yarn shop, and they work perfectly.
Mary Brinkman says, gorgeous.
Hey, thanks, darling. And it's really funny. Now I wear so many scarves, so many shawls and things that I forget to put my jewelry on sometimes. Those of you who are new to Nitty Gritty Yarn Girl, we also carry a yarn from Apple Fiber Studio that's called Macintosh. This is it's an alpaca, merino, and nylon blend. Right? Did I get that right? 20% of superfine alpaca, 60% merino, 20% nylon. That's a fabulous yarn to work with. It's a fingering weight, 437 yards, and it's a great hand. You're going to love knitting with it, and you're going to love wearing it.
This is your 4-minute warning.
Hey, thank you. So this is called the Batad, B-A-T-A-D, and this is a Stephen West design. It's an older Stephen West design. I knitted my original Batad before I even had my yarn shop, and I have loved it so much. And then Pam, and I don't have the yarn in the yarn shop because it was hand-dyed yarn that I made myself, that I dyed myself. So this, Pam knitted this for me in using Apple Fiber Studios. So if you go on our website, you can choose any of our colors to create the Batad. For example, this would be a beautiful combination for that shawl. So you want a nice contrast. A black and white is fabulous. So if you wanted to do your main color like this, in this, and then you wanted to take this black and do your welting in the black, that would be gorgeous. Another favorite of mine, I have so many favorites, is a Buttercup Invasion and Shoots and Leaves. And then of course the teals are always a great popular item. So that's just to give you a variety, a little taste of what we have here at Nitty Gritty Yarn Girl. One of my favorite new yarns that we just got in is the Huasco Sock by Araucania, and I love blending it with the kettle dyes by KFI Collection. One of the things I suggest you do is go on our website and type in Marin, M-A-R-Y-N, and it is a lovely shawl that uses 6 colors of kettle dyed by KFI and 7 different lace patterns throughout the shawl. And it is absolutely stunning. I haven't gotten my sample in for it. I'm waiting for that sample. I wish I could knit it fast enough. But one of the things that Marilyn is doing is she's knitting the Marin shawl. She's combining the Huasco Sock and the kettle dyed for her colors, and it's just going to be absolutely stunning. I love looking at the colors you've chosen. So that's another way to use those colors. And we do a lot of combining things in here, mixing yarns together, making sure the textures and the fibers are correct to work together to bring you the best experience that you could have at Nitty Gritty Yarn Girl. So watch your back there, darling, as you're walking backwards.
Want a reminder on the discount code?
Okay. Yes. Thank you, honey. Free shipping on orders over $50. VK Live in the U.S. If you're outside the U.S., you can pay your shipping, and we will discount $10 off. We'll refund $10 of your shipping to you. So are we out of time?
You have 15 seconds.
Oh, okay. We love you. Bye. We'll see you tomorrow at 3 Eastern.
Hey, that was less than 15 seconds. We got 10 more seconds.
Thank you so much for joining us. We hope we'll see you tomorrow. We'll be here at 3 o'clock Eastern. If you have any questions, give us a call, 203-856-6755. Have a fabulous night.
Oh, yeah.